Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. I'm here today to talk about some really yummy food, but specifically Senate Bill 972, which will modernize the California Retail Code, Cal Code, in order to include sidewalk food vendors and bring thousands of micro entrepreneurs into a more equitable and well-regulated food economy while enhancing critical health and food safety regulations. I'll be taking the proposed amendments to reinstate the caps in the micro enterprise home kitchen operation, the MACO, and cottage food laws, and narrow the non-criminal administrative fines to only apply to sidewalk food vendors, as well as all the amendments laid out in the mock-up. And I want to thank you and the Health Committee for working with us on that. We really appreciate it. Sidewalk food vendors are a staple in California's communities and are a part of the vibrant food culture that make the district, my district, and California unique. Under the existing restrictions in Cal Code, it is nearly impossible for sidewalk food vendors to obtain a local health permit to vend food. These vendors are faced with a combination of inaccessible permitting procedures, exorbitant costs, incompatible equipment and design standards, and punitive enforcement measures. 972 also defines a compact mobile food facility to better incorporate sidewalk food vendors into Cal Code and make small changes to the MACO and the CFO, Cottage Food Operation Law, to allow sidewalk food vendors to access these existing programs. Specifically, 972 addresses the following: eliminating unnecessary and expensive equipment requirements, such as 3-compartment sinks, increasing the discretion of local health departments to approve innovative equipment design for all mobile food facilities, enhancing safe on-site food preparation of non-potentially hazardous foods, including healthy food like sliced fruit and vegetables, and catalyzing the manufacturing of safe and affordable sidewalk food vending equipment at scale, and replacing harsh criminal penalties with non-criminal administrative fines for code violations. There's an unfortunate and prevalent assumption that sidewalk vendors are somehow less safe or care less for the health of their customers than that of other types of retail food establishments. This misconception is just not true and is not substantiated either by any available data. Testifying in support today, I have 2 incredible street food vendors from back home in Los Angeles, Marlene Alvarado and Cesar Benitez, who are here to share their experience as sidewalk food vendors. We also have Doug Smith, a supervising senior staff attorney at Public Counsel, to assist with any technical questions. Thank you, and I respectfully ask for an aye vote on SB 972.
Okay, thank you, Senator Gonzalez, and both of your witnesses are here physically, right?
Yes,
Present?
we've got
Okay.
Marlene Alvarado, if
So
you'd like to come up.
Okay, so yes, we can please begin with Marlene Alvarado, and I understand you have an interpreter.
Yes, we
with
have
you,
Rudy
so
for the interpreter.
your time. So feel free to pause for your interpreter. You have 2 minutes, but I of course will give that the interpreter doesn't count against your time. You have 2 minutes, so. But if you feel want to pause to let the interpreter interpret, that's fine. I'll keep up with you. And I don't know if you want to explain that to her because so.
Senator Pan, what she's going to do is give her full testimony, 2 minutes, and then I'll come in and.
Okay, however you want to do it. Okay, if you want to do the whole testimony, then you just do that. Okay, all right. Welcome.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Merlin Alvarado. Soy una vendedora de Los Ángeles, madre de 3 hijos, inmigrante hondureña, y tengo 16 años siendo vendedora ambulante en el área de Los Ángeles. Como muchos vendedores, celebré cuando la ciudad de Los Ángeles legalizó la venta ambulante. Pero como vendedora de comida en el camino hacia la legalización, ha sido muy difícil. Muchos de nosotros los vendedores de comida hemos vivido el trauma de que el Departamento de Salud llegue con oficiales de la policía para tirar nuestra comida y darnos multas criminales. Algunas personas han sido arrestadas y deportadas, como Marcelina Ríos de San Bernardino, que fue arrestada por vender elotes y todavía está peleando su deportación. El Departamento de Salud dice que tienen que sacar sus permisos, pero lo que no dicen que para un vendedor de comida es casi imposible sacar sus permisos de salud. Muchos de nosotros ya hemos obtenido una licencia comercial, ya estamos pagando nuestros impuestos, estamos listos para formalizar nuestro negocio, pero es imposible obtener un permiso para mis hot dogs cocinados en la parrilla, los famosos perritos calientes envueltos en tocino de Los Ángeles. No hay un carrito en la acera para perros calientes, tacos o pupusas a la parrilla. He tratado de encontrar un carrito para vender perros calientes a la parrilla en la acera y no existe. El único que hay cuesta $30,000 y no cabe en la acera. Entonces, ¿cuáles son mis opciones? El Departamento de Salud dice que tengo que preparar mi comida en una comisaría, pero las comisarías no tienen espacio. Tal vez encuentre una comisaría a 1 hora de mi casa y cuesta entre $600 y $1,000 para rentar el espacio. Entonces, básicamente, ¿qué tengo que hacer? ¿Dejar de trabajar? Yo estoy orgullosa de cocinar una comida que es reconocida como una especialidad de Los Ángeles. Yo aprecio mucho a mis clientes y no quiero hacerles daño. Mi sueño es poder tener mi permiso para mis ventas.
So, actually, if you can just let her know that any time she continues to use will be against the next person's time. So if she wants to stop or she wants to finish wrapping up, that's fine. Okay, all right. Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Pan. I am Merlin Alvarado, a mother of 3, an immigrant from Honduras, and a fruit and hot dog street vendor in the Hollywood area for the past 16 years. Like many other vendors, I celebrated when the city of Los Angeles legalized street vending, but as a food vendor, the road to legalization has been very difficult. Many of us food vendors have experienced the trauma of the health department coming in with police officers to throw away our food and give us criminal tickets. Some people have been arrested and deported, like Marcelina Rios from San Bernardino, who was arrested for selling elote and is still fighting her deportation. The health department says they have to get their permits, but what they don't say is that it is almost impossible for a food vendor to get health permits today. Many of us have already obtained a business license. We are already paying our taxes. We are ready to formalize our business, but it's impossible to get a permit for my grilled hot dogs, LA's famous bacon-wrapped hot dogs. There is no curbside cart for grilled hot dogs, tacos, or pupusas. I've tried to find a curbside grilled hot dog cart, and it doesn't exist. The only ones that exist cost $30,000 and don't fit on the sidewalk, so what are my options? The health department says I have to prepare my food at a commissary, but commissaries don't have space. Maybe you can find a commissary for an hour from your house, and it costs $600 to $1,000 to rent that space every month. So they're basically telling me that I have to stop working. I am proud to cook a meal that is recognized as an LA specialty. I really appreciate my clients, and I want to continue to vend. My dream is to have my own permits to sell hot dogs legally.
Thank you so very much. We'll now bring up our next witness, as a Cesar Benitez. Benitez? Did I pronounce it correctly? Okay. All right. Welcome.
Buenas tardes, senadores. Mi nombre es César Benítez. Soy vendedor de aguas frescas en Commerce en el condado de Los Ángeles. He estado vendiendo por 3 años y medio. Estoy aquí para pedirles que apoyen la proposición SB 972, la cual haría posible hacer nuestro trabajo bajo la ley y poder mantenernos nosotros mismos. Les aclaro también que soy una persona de 62 años de edad. Tengo discos desviados en espalda baja. Aclaro esto porque una persona con estos antecedentes ya no puede encontrar un trabajo. Soy una persona que me he valido por sí mismo. Alguien como yo no tiene los medios para pagar miles de dólares de renta por una comisaría. El dinero que gano con mis aguas frescas apenas es suficiente para mis gastos. Yo tengo que vender cientos de vasos de aguas frescas al mes para poder ganar suficiente dinero. Y al recibir multas, se me dificulta más poder solventar mis gastos. Yo tomo bastante cuidado en hacer mi trabajo. Mi cocina está igual de limpia y adecuada para preparar mis aguas frescas. Y mi equipo también lo mantengo limpio. Yo quisiera poder preparar mis aguas frescas en mi casa, pero me preocupa que las restricciones del programa MICO actual no me dejaría vender suficientes vasos de aguas para sacar mis gastos. Yo estaría más que dispuesto a aprender cómo asegurar la sanidad en mi casa. Solo les pido a ustedes una oportunidad. Por último, les pido que no nos criminalicen, pues nos afectaría en costos, mal récord, hostigamiento y sobre todo en deportaciones. Por eso les pido que apoyen la SB 972. Gracias.
Gracias.
Good afternoon, Senators. My name is Cesar Benitez. I'm an agua fresca vendor in the City of Commerce and have been selling for 3 years. I'm here to ask you to support Senate Bill 972, which would make it possible for us to do our jobs under the law and be able to support ourselves. I also want to share that I am a 62-year-old person and have deviated discs in my lower back. I share this because a person with this background can no longer find work. I am a person who has stood for himself. Someone like me doesn't have the means to pay thousands of dollars to rent a commissary. The money I earn from my agua frescas is barely enough for my expenses. I have to sell hundreds of glasses of agua frescas a month to be able to earn enough money, and getting citations makes it harder for me to save money. I take a lot of care in doing my job. My kitchen is just as clean and suitable for preparing my agua fresca, and my equipment stays clean. I would like to be able to prepare my agua fresca at home, but I'm worried that the restrictions of the current MICO program will not let me sell enough to make my profit. I would be more than willing to learn how to ensure sanitation in that my home is sanitized. I only ask you for the opportunity. Lastly, I ask you not to criminalize us, because it would affect us financially. It would affect our records, and it would increase harassment, and above all, it would put some of us to deportations. That's why I'm asking you to please support SB 972. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we'll now move on to additional witnesses in support of SB 972 here in room 1200. Name, organization, and position. Welcome.
Hi, Angie So on behalf of the 700,000 members of SEIU in California in support.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, Doug Smith with Public Counsel, strong support.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ana Cruz. I'm here as part of Community Power Collective to support SB 972.
Thank you.
Should I start over? No. Here I have 200 letters from street vendors who are in support of this bill as well. Thank you for your support.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon, Senators. My name is Rudy Espinoza. I serve as the Executive Director of Inclusive Action, a nonprofit CDFI in Los Angeles. We are one of the co-sponsors of Senate Bill 972. Please support this.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Senators. My name is Brandon Payette, here on behalf of Public Counsel, and I'm here in strong support. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Senators. My name is Estefania Lopez, Senior Policy Associate at Inclusive Action, and I ask you to please support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Senators. My name is Lyric Kelker, and I'm also with Inclusive Action for the City, and I'm providing my strong support for Bill 972.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Yuri Blondes from the Loyola Immigrant Justice Clinic, and I support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Talia Costa, and I'm a clinical student with Loyola's Immigrant Justice Clinic and support this bill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Senators. My name is Juan Espinosa, and I'm an Equal Justice Works Fellow with Public Counsel, also in support.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Marissa Montes, and I'm from the Loyola Immigrant Justice Clinic, and we are in support.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lizeth Mendoza, and I'm with the Inland Coalition for Immigrant Justice, and we are in strong support of SB 972.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chair and committee members. My name is Karina Coronado, and I work with the Inland Coalition for Immigrant Justice as a Coachella Valley organizer, and I am in strong support of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Senators. My name is Brian Sanchez. I'm a community organizer with the Inland Coalition for Immigrant Justice, and I strongly support SB 972. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tanya Rodriguez. I'm with Brown Issues here in Sacramento, and I support this bill.
All right. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Key, and I'm here with Brown Issues from Sacramento, and I support this bill.
All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Senators. I'm Alma Lopez, Executive Director of Brown Issues, a statewide leadership development organization, and we're in strong support of the bill.
Thank you.
Christopher Sanchez, Policy Advocate with the Western Stand Law and Poverty. We're proud to be a co-sponsor, and also on behalf of my colleagues from the Californians for Economic Justice and strong support.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. Ana Gonzalez, representing Center for Community Action and Environmental Justice, also president of the Chicano Latino Caucus of San Bernardino County, in strong support. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Joaquin Castellanos. I'm a community organizer with Center for Community Action and Environmental Justice, and I'm here in strong support for this bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Patricia Bruno, and I'm with the Los Angeles Area Chamber of Commerce to strongly support SB 972. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Rita Medina, Deputy Director of State Policy and Advocacy at CHIRLA, Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights, proud co-sponsor of this bill, and also sharing the support of our colleagues from the Housing Now Coalition in support as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Caitlin O'Neill on behalf of Chef in support.
Thank you. Okay, seeing no one else approaching the microphone here in room 1200, we'll move on to the teleconference line. Moderator, please open the lines for witnesses who wish to testify in support of SB 972, name, organization, and position.
And for those that would like to speak in support of SB 972, please press 10, and 10 for support. Currently, we have about 15 in our queue.
Okay.
We'll start with line 205. Hello, line 205, please go ahead. We'll move to line 89.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Edgar Ortiz. I'm an economic justice policy analyst with the California Immigrant Policy Center, and we would like to register our strong support for SB 972. Thank you.
Thank you. Next witness.
Next is 194.
Michael Martinez, Senior Deputy Commissioner at the California Department of Insurance. Here for Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara, proud co-sponsor in support of SB 972. Thank you.
Thank you.
Line 238.
Hey there, this is Bianca Blomquist, Policy Director for Small Business Majority. We are in strong support of SB 972 as it'll help entrepreneurs throughout the state.
Thank you. Next witness.
Line 239.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Elvan Shokar with East LA Community Corporation. We are members of the Los Angeles Street Vendor Campaign and strong support for SB 972. Thank you.
Thank you. Next witness.
Line 94.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members, and committee. My name is Fanelli Milan. I community organizer with the Pomona Economic Opportunity Center in strong support of SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Line 214.
Hi, my name is Pepe Jimenez from Community Power Collective and the LA Street Vending Campaign. I fully support the modernization of the California Food and Retail Code, SB 972. It's important to dismantle obstacles that deny food vendors from fully legalizing their carts.
All right.
Yes, on 972.
Thank you. Yeah. Name, organization, position. We had some wonderful witnesses testify in support already. Thank you. Next witness.
Number 223.
Hello, Patricia Mondragon on behalf of the San Diego Immigrant Rights Consortium, a coalition of nearly 50 community, faith, labor, and legal organizations in San Diego County. We strongly support SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Line 152.
Mi nombre es Marta Franco y soy vendedora ambulante de Comer y apoyo la ley SB 972.
Okay. Gracias. Next witness.
Number 86.
Good afternoon. My name is Joni Tedeschi. I'm the Southern California organizer for the California Reinvestment Coalition, and I'm calling in for strong support of SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Line 81.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Cardona. I am a street vendor in the cities of San Bernardino and Moscow, and I strongly support SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Number 190.
Mi nombre es Mardoqueo Monroy y soy un vendedor ambulante de San Bernardino, del área de Moscoy, y estoy apoyando la ley SB 972. Gracias.
Gracias. Next witness.
Number 114. Please go ahead. Move to line 240.
My name is Josie Ramirez Herndon, and I'm owner and CEO of Addiction Therapeutic Services in Rancho Mirage, California, and I'm in full support of SB 999.
Okay, we're on 972 at this point. We'll get to 999 later, but thank you so much. Please call back for 999. Next witness for SB 9 in favor of SB 972.
Next is line 222.
Good afternoon. This is Samuel Greenlee, Executive Director of the CDC. We are in support of SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Next is 225.
Good afternoon. This is Elise Fondrick with California Environmental Voters in solidarity with the Dream Alliance Partners in support for SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Number 219. Number 219, please go ahead. We'll move to number 208. Number 208, please go ahead. We'll move to number 205. Number 205, your line's open. Move to line 246.
Yes,
please go ahead. Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Jessica Alcocer. I am an organizer in the Inland Empire, and I am calling in strong support for SB 976.
972. Thank you. I think that's what you meant.
Next, it will be number 166. Number 166, please go ahead. We'll go to number 248.
Hi, my name is Cassidy Bennett. I'm a student at the UCLA School of Law, and I support SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Next is line 233. 233, please go ahead. Move to line 244. Line 244, please go ahead. Move to number 207. Line 207, please go ahead.
¿De la lista, por favor?
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself. Sorry, can't say in Spanish.
We'll move to line 252.
Good afternoon. This is Andrew Menor on behalf of the Thai Community Development Center in Los Angeles. We strongly support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you. Next witness.
Next is number 250. Please go ahead. We'll move to number 229.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Gracia Esquivel, vendedora ambulante del área de San Bernardino y Bloomington. Yo quiero dar mi apoyo total a la ley CB 972, ya que esa ley permitirá trabajar solo para su familia. Los vendedores ambulantes somos una parte integral de la cultura y economía de nuestro estado. No somos
Okay.
finalistas.
All right. Gracias. Next witness.
Number 207.
Bueno, mi nombre es Angélica Francisco y yo estoy apoyando la ley SB 972,
Okay,
la
gracias.
Ciudad de Comercio.
All right. Gracias. Next witness.
Number 147. Please go ahead. Move to number 254.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es René Aciel. Estoy llamando de la Asociación de Migrantes de Guatemalteco, Los Ángeles. We support SB 972.
All right. Thank you. Gracias. Next witness.
Number 205. Please go ahead.
Yo pienso que entra directo.
We'll move to number 257. Please go ahead. We'll move to number 255.
Hi, my name is Jessica. I work with the Immigrant Coalition for Immigrant Justice. I am here to give my support for SB 972.
Thank you. Next witness.
Number 229. Number 229, please go ahead. At this time, we have no others in our queue.
All right. Thank you, moderator.